All right, everybody, this is Valley-wide News, breaking news and events here and across the Valley, live on Citizen, Facebook, YouTube, and X. And we're here at the Charlie Kirk Memorial in Glendale at the State Farm Stadium. We can tell you that right now, a lot of people seem to be having some arguments with people cutting the lines going all the way back to Westgate at this time. Anyway, we've got some people cutting the line. We're going to try and boost up our microphone here. Stand by, everyone. We appreciate everybody joining us. Here's we're on Citizen nationwide, so we appreciate that. Again, some arguing going on as we see it with people cutting the lines, trying to get it to the front, and apparently people are. We'll let you listen in.
You should record
I am.
Do the cutting. I'll be a commentator.
All right.
Stop fucking cutting! Stop cutting!
All right, everyone. So again, we have people cutting the line and they're causing a lot of pandemonium last minute.
People cutting.
So at this point, a lot of people are cutting the line and causing. We'll let you listen in.
No, don't do it.
Line is over there. Y'all should have gotten up earlier. Quit cutting. We've been here since 3 a.m.
I'm about to try to get a foul.
The line is over there.
this way, but don't come this way because no one knows. Nobody would think in the back that this is where. And they'll set every game through that too. And it goes gate to gate to gate to gate. No bag. You don't have to put the bag in. No bag. Nothing.
All right.
Everybody that's coming from over there, the hands of the light that way. You west, you down. Go back either.
All the people are cutting behind you. You're just right there.
I go back in there.
Oh, thank God. Right by the porta potty where they were cutting. Right by the porta potty.
Now it's saying sending data. Please verify.
I can't find you. There you are.
Hang on, I want to take a picture of that crowd.
Hey, you guys are not going to get in this. You're not sure. That's fine. Stay in those lines. Those lines are going
Yesterday. Get out. Over there. Back. Go back. No, nothing. Go in. Nada. Go in. Go ahead. Yeah, there's no question. I know. Yeah. Go ahead. Everybody get the hands of the line. If you guys just got here, go that way. Do it. Hey,
Hey, Mr. Maggot with the backward catch. You jumped in line just now. I just saw you. You were walking over here. You just jumped in line. I'm up here, man. It doesn't matter. You can't just jump in.
Can't get out of line. Don't get out of line. That's my best advice. Don't get out of line. Be quiet.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
No, don't. We're not trying to keep it.
No bag, you're allowed.
Can I come in here?
You don't get to hold spaces for people. It don't work that way. No, you're not sorry.
All right, everyone. We're live here at the Charlie Kirk Memorial, Valleywide News, breaking news and events. We're live on the scene here in Glendale, Arizona. A lot of people cutting the line, unaware of where the line starts and where the line ends, and so on. And it goes all the way back to the Westgate area. So I can tell you right now, there's a lot of fighting within the lines of people cutting and so on. So here we are live. If you're seeing us on Citizen, we appreciate it. We're likely right now going nationwide. Thank you so much to everyone joining us at, again, this Charlie Kirk Memorial here this Sunday morning. Again, we're seeing a lot of arguing with people unaware of where the line starts, where it ends. We can tell you that it did go all the way back to Westgate, and so people were able to get through and are trying to cut the line and causing major arguments within. Please join us. We appreciate it.
The whole world's watching this right now.
Again, this is Valleywide News. We appreciate everybody joining us. We are most likely at this point on Citizen nationwide, so we appreciate you joining us from wherever you're located in the United States and abroad. We're also live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. If you could just do us a favor and click on over to our YouTube channel, subscribe, we truly appreciate it. We're independent media, and this is as far as we can get. There is a no-bag policy. A lot of security going into the actual beyond this point from where you're looking right now. So unfortunately, this is as far as we can go with our equipment. We are going to walk the line and see the crowd. You can see this line goes all the way around through this parking lot. We're seeing emergency vehicles. We have a ton of people right there that have essentially just broken the line that was all within. Everybody was walking pretty good in a line for several hours this morning. A lot of people here since 2:30 a.m. and what looks like some kind of line breach here where a lot of people are just free for all at this point. So we're going to do our best to keep as much coverage as we can out here, essentially in the parking lot. Obviously, bring your patience. Again, a lot of people cutting the line, not sure, I don't think they're doing it intentionally, most of them. It's the fact that the line, nobody knows where the line begins and where it ends. And then there are several openings in the wall that was straight back behind that garbage can off in the distance that a lot of people were able to walk through. There was nobody guarding that gate to say the line doesn't belong here. So again, the line is starting to finally move. The line goes all the way to the stadium right now. And again, it was weaving in and out for quite some time, several hours. We've been here since about 4:30 this morning, and now it seems like people are just kind of walking whichever way to get towards the entrance. So again, we can tell you that a large amount of people are expected today, close to 100,000, if not more, and over 5,000 police, Secret Service in combination, and DPS as well are here on the scene. We can see a lot of bicycle cops. Again, there were some arguments with people cutting the line. So again, we'll be maneuvering through the crowd and around this area for the next hour or two.
No, they were stopping people before.
Everybody to the back of the line. You can't come in. The line is over there. But we have a wheelchair and we can't get out of there. Okay. Come on. She has a wheelchair, Mom.
And we can tell you that it is starting to warm up. It's 80 degrees. Feels a little humid right now with some rain clouds in the air. So again, those of you coming to this event, bring as much water as you can while you wait in line. And then as you get close to the entrance, you'll see a lot of bottles here on the ground. You'll have to dump your water bottles. So again, obviously, also to let everybody know, and I'm sure you're aware, there a lot of people are bringing bags, lawn chairs, and so on, and they're abandoning them here at the entrance to the event. So those of you joining us on Citizen, we truly appreciate it. We can tell you that there's thousands of people here, so if our connection drops out and has a failure, we'll reconnect as quickly as possible. Again, we're live also on YouTube, so we appreciate you joining us. Valleywide News. We're live here on Facebook, YouTube, X, as well as Citizen. Again, we're trying to monitor our connection on Citizen. If it drops, we will bring it back live as quickly as we can. All right, so we're going to take a walk to where a lot of the crowd is. We can tell you, again, I'm going to lift my tripod up in the air. Thousands and thousands of people as far as the eye can see. Thousands of people as far as the eye can see. Again, those of you on Citizen, we truly appreciate it. We only have one connection right now on Citizen. Our YouTube channel has 4 modems, so we're trying to get that connection back up. So again, Valleywide News, independent media. And still it's happening, a lot of people cutting the line, and at this point there was a lot of arguments. Now it seems like the line is just simply moving, and we'll let you see the reactions. So we got police, as you can see here. Again, the arguments are coming up. So we'll let everybody watch and enjoy. We appreciate you joining us on Citizen Nationwide. Again, if we drop connection, we will reconnect as quickly as possible. As a backup, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. And as you can see, we got a lot of people running, trying to cut the line again here, off in the distance. This is going to cause some issues, likely, I'm sure.
Excuse me, do you have an extra water bottle?
I don't. I only have the one. I'm sorry. You might want to ask. You might want to ask the people in yellow as well. There's a bunch of water bottles there, and they're volunteers, right where the yellow jacket's on. Yeah. Hopefully, somebody pass out.
Yeah, his mum's got low blood sugar.
Got it.
How are you finding today?
So far, it's all right.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Did you try to bring your equipment in?
No, because I know they won't allow it. So
You had to
yeah.
be here at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, and then there was only limited media passes. So
Well, good luck with it.
thank you. You too. All right, everyone. Again, we keep dropping connection from time to time. We're going to hope for the best here. We're trying to get our connection reestablished in a different way. In the meantime, we are live here in Glendale at the Charlie Kirk Memorial. Thousands and thousands and thousands as far as the eye can see. You can see them all lining up there. There was a good group of people all lined up in a single file line following a certain pattern, and at some point that all broke. We just got word from somebody that there was somebody in the crowd in need of water, having some heat exhaustion issues. Again, we're live here on the scene, Valleywide News. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and X, all at Valleywide News if you search it. Thank you for joining us on Citizen. As we understand it, we are nationwide, and again, we truly appreciate it. We can see several bike police officers lining up at this time. And again, I can tell you that it seems to be ultimately a free-for-all. A lot of people just breaking the line and going about wherever they want, and so. So again, we'll be working our way through the crowd as people are entering now the stadium for the Charlie Kirk Memorial. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get in. More than likely, this will be at capacity, and then they'll head on over to the Desert Diamond Arena as the Overflow. Again, this arena holds 63,000 people, and I think they can expand a little further than that to 70. And so we can tell you from what we can see so far that that will most likely 100% reach capacity very quickly. Again, you can see people cutting the line. Nobody knows really where the line starts and where it ends. And so small pockets of arguments are breaking out.
Where's my camera? Where'd you find it at, brother? Which
one
is that?
This
That's
is
HCX2. Which one is that?
350.
All right.
Yes, sir. Have fun. Take it easy. Again, stand by, everyone.
Where are you?
And we can tell somebody in the crowd is having an emergency right now. Some gentleman just moments ago ran up to us asking for water, that there was somebody having heat exhaustion issues. And we can say that more than likely this is going to happen throughout the day before people enter. It's humid and about 80 degrees right now. We put our camera as high as it can go here on our monopod. If there's a little bit of shaking, we apologize, but that's the best we can do. You can see the crowd as far as the eye can see. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people lining up right now. Again, we can say that somebody somewhere is having some heat exhaustion issues.
She's right here in the ring. All right, Mom. Mom.
Again, we're following where emergency people are trying to help out a person in distress at this time, and we have paramedics here on the scene. All right, paramedics are moving in to help one person so far. We understand there is a secondary person having some medical issues. So again, paramedics will be likely very busy throughout this morning. Again, 80 degrees and pretty humid outside right now.
I'm so sorry. So if you could just
All right, everyone. So I hope you could hear me okay. I tried to take out one of our boom mics so that the sound is more towards us. Again, we're on Facebook, YouTube, and X. We are Valley-wide news, breaking news and events here and across the valley. Currently on Citizen, Facebook, and YouTube, covering the Charlie Kirk Memorial. Thousands of people have made their way into this parking lot area. There was, again, a line that seemed pretty decent as far as a single file line or a double file line, and at some point we understand some people allowed a huge crowd of folks that have been waiting here a huge crowd of folks to just come through the line and cut the line from where people have been waiting since about 2:30 this morning. So obviously tensions are rising for those people that were waiting literally again since 2:30 this morning. And it looks like this is a large crowd of people that they're just allowing in again. So if you're watching us here, please bring your patience. Expected 100,000 in total people, at least 63,000 lining up to get inside the Glendale Arena right now. Again, we have what appears to be somebody possibly with some blood sugar related issues, and so paramedics are taking care of her. We're going to try and see what's going on over here, where it seems like a decent amount of people have gathered around the circle.
It would be helpful if she would text us and tell us where she's at.
Again, a lot of people are broadcasting live on Citizen, so if we lose connection, we'll try and reconnect right away. Again, we are live also on Facebook, YouTube, and X. If you could subscribe on YouTube, we truly appreciate it. We are independent media here in Arizona, and we cover live breaking news and events all across the valley. And we got a pretty decent connection right now on our YouTube channel. I'm not, it was all the way back by Westgate, and then it kind of fell apart the line, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
those people too. Where do we go?
You're all Charlie Kirk now.
What letter are you by the parking? Y4?
Come. This is crazy. Here, let's try. I think
Oh.
we gotta play around.
There he is. Here's the budget right there.
It's so different. Yeah.
The line, it's up in the line of
They act like airport bodies.
Dada, where are you? I don't know. Right there.
Yes.
God bless you.
We can move, guys.
Where is the entrance?
I don't know what this herd is right here.
It's the herd to cut in.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Maybe.
What's that?
All right, everybody. Sorry about that. We had it muted. We appreciate everybody joining us. We can see, again, large crowd here. A lot of people, again, not sure where the line begins and where it ends, so a lot of people were asking questions. At one point it was a pretty coordinated line, and then at some point people were able to maneuver through the lines, causing a lot of people to be upset because there's been this crowd in where we're standing right now. A majority of them are inside, but before that they've been here since 2:30 in the morning, and so obviously tensions were rising.
We need to go.
All right, we've reconnected on Citizen. Again, we're going to do our best to keep an eye on that connection. We keep losing it. How you doing?
This is quite
Interesting.
very organized. Been here since 3 and change, and
Yeah, it's a lot of people cutting at this point.
we were way in the back too. Like,
Uh-huh.
kept going. All we were still around here.
And that's it, yeah.
Way after us. Yeah, I kind of lost it.
That sucks.
Feel like I ain't gonna win.
Again, we have people calling out for a medic. Some people screaming there's a medic in the crowd. Somebody most likely with heat exhaustion. We've seen some people. Somebody is running up right now. That is a medic in the audience that's headed towards somebody towards the front line here.
We need a medic!
All right, those of you still with us on Facebook, YouTube, and X, we truly appreciate it. We got somebody in the crowd requesting a medic. Again, it's extremely hot out here, humid and hot, 80 degrees, but the humidity is pretty high. And as you can see, we got people screaming for a medic. So somebody having a medical emergency right now in the front of the line. We got somebody calling for a medic, and several volunteers are making their way. Sorry, excuse me. Stand by, everybody. We're trying to get another live connection going.
Nice to meet you, man. I think your work. Loved it.
All right.
That's how my friends were like, they were thinking of me.
Here, why don't we go in?
Those of you on Facebook, YouTube, and X, we truly appreciate you joining us. We are live. We're trying to reconnect our Citizen live feed. So stand by just a moment. Again, we have some people in the crowd that needed medical attention, having a medical emergency just directly in front of us. Several, what appears to be off-duty, possible paramedics or that have a medic background, safely going towards the front to help in their emergency. Hey Siri, open Citizen. All right, everyone, so we've moved to another cell phone. We hope this one is a better connection. Again, we're live here on the scene at the Charlie Kirk Memorial. We're live on Citizen, Facebook, YouTube, and X. And again, a lot of people cutting the line, and we have tensions rising. The line again was all the way at the back, people working single file line. It was all pretty coordinated, and then at some point, thousands of people started just making their way into the crowd towards the front of the line, which is causing a lot of tension within the crowd here. We can tell you that. We've had several people with medical emergencies already within the crowd. Again, on Citizen, we are nationwide, and we appreciate everybody joining us. Again, Valleywide News, we're live on YouTube, X, and Facebook.
Minutes, so they ended up hitting him, and they just killed him for it. It's gone.
And we got music video being made here.
You allow other people to convince you that you can't be better because of your skin color, because of your sexual identity.
Charlie Kirk. I am 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 Just.
I wear this hat not for pride, but for the fight that lies ahead.
You're watching a music video in the making live.
Losing it all, then I'd rather join the dead. Had youth on your side, but not time. They try to silence him, but his name will never die. They took 50 million people multiplied. Tell the Democrats.
We got a music video in the making here.
It's from the blood that he bled. From a red wave to a red sea. You push the word of God, they push the vaccines. You push people to stay free, they just push them to grief. You push the USA, they push the LGBT. MLK had a dream, Charlie Kirk had a move. Now they both with the king. Hallelujah, Charlie Kirk, I am Charlie Kirk. I am Charlie Kirk, I am Charlie Kirk.
We got a music video in the making. Enjoy, everyone.
I am Charlie Kirk, I am Charlie Kirk. 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 Try to silence one voice, gave birth to a million. We the people won't stop his machination till they kill us. Battlefield was the line, you fought wars on campus. And on that the battlefield you died, put a flag on your back. America, they hit a turning point and we ain't turning back. They laughing at you dying while they burning flags. I got patriot tears dripping on the dead home. Mess around and lost your scholarship on the dead home. If I die, let it be for love, not for the fame or for the crown. Let it be beneath the crimson sky with my head on back, head on like a bloodstained cloth. But my soul forever free. But my soul forever free. If I die for the love of Jesus, then that's enough for me. That's enough for me. Hallelujah. I am Charlie Kirk. I am Charlie Kirk.
Those of you joining us on Citizen, we have a music video being made right here live on the scene.
I am Charlie Kirk. I lost your scholarship on the dead home. I am Charlie Kirk. 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 Silence one voice gave birth to a million. We the people won't stop his machinations till they kill. The battlefield was the line you fought wars on camp. And on that battlefield you died, put a flag on your chest.
There was no one here to help. You talk to the workers, they cannot talk about it, they speak to you about it. I've talked to the workers, she has told me about it. Yeah.
Again, we have a lot of people upset because people were cutting the line. We have somebody down here right now. God, we just hope they're okay. Again, people are looking for a medic right now. We have a music video being made here, and we have, again, somebody here with a medical emergency calling for medics.
Videoing right now?
Huh?
Videoing right now?
Yeah.
I was at the Charlie Kirk event at UVU, and I didn't know if you wanted me to, if you guys needed to interview me or anything in Utah. So
got it.
I didn't know if you wanted to or not. But I know it's
Yeah. Well, absolutely. We're live right now. I'm independent media, Facebook, YouTube, and X.
Okay.
So if you wouldn't mind, absolutely.
okay. Let me take a picture of like what you're.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, we appreciate you coming out here. You can hold that. What is your first name?
Nicole.
Nicole. And you're saying you were at the event in Utah where everything happened.
Yeah, I was there at Utah Valley University. I was standing about 25 feet away from Charlie when he came out.
Which is very close, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was really close.
I guess my biggest question is, how are you feeling? I mean, a lot of people are extremely still emotional about it at this time. When we've seen a lot of people at the TPUSA and emotional, both men and women, crying. How is everybody? How are you doing?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's been really rough because we were there for this tragedy. Words really can't accurately describe what it was like to be there, but I must tell you that prior to anything tragic happening, having him come out and walking out, it was just, the audience was roaring with just excitement and joy, and when he walked out, it was though he had like a light with him surrounding his whole body. It was amazing, and unless you were there, you couldn't really witness that. And it's been very hard, but I just know, and I feel bad for those who are struggling so much. It's such a heavy thing, but he was woven into, I swear, every fiber of all of us who loved him truly as a Christ-like disciple of Jesus, and he followed God, and the youth, and the changing and the transformation that he did for the youth was incredible. And I just am grateful to.
It was a positive role model for young people to look up to. I agree. All right, I appreciate you joining us. I hope you have a good time today, and hopefully you can get in there. And our thoughts are with you. Thank you. Take care. Again, that's just one individual that was on the scene, sadly, at the event in Utah. Again, we need medic. We have medics. We have, again, a lady down. We're going to not videotape her out of respect, but we can see just her laying there. We apologize on Citizen because what? Can't see anything, sir. I got it. No, I understand. Again, we have people, medics on the scene for several people out here. We have a helicopter right now moving in from above. More than likely, we're not sure exactly who that could be. A lot of dignitaries coming in. President Trump, J.D. Vance, and more. Again, we've got a young lady down. We're showing you the video, but you cannot see her face, and out of respect for her, and she's getting the treatment she needs. Again, a lot of people possibly not hydrated enough. We're having some people that we noticed earlier in the crowd having issues as far as low blood sugar and other medical conditions. So again, we appreciate everybody joining us. We keep reconnecting on Facebook, YouTube, and X, and we're trying to reconnect right now on Citizen. Again, everybody, we're still live on Facebook, YouTube, and X, thankfully. Those of you joining us from Citizen, we appreciate it if you could click subscribe on our YouTube channel, Facebook, or X. We appreciate it. We are independent media, and that's the best way to support us. And definitely somebody important flying over in that helicopter. We're, again, not sure who that might be, but again, a lot of people coming into town. Those of you on Facebook, YouTube, and X, we're going to try and stay live as long as we possibly can. It looks like we have a pretty decent connection. Again, we're going to try and switch phones again to see if we can go live on Citizen and bring that connection back up. All right, everyone. Once again, we're live on Citizen. Obviously, you can imagine 60,000 people. The connection is going to be limited. We're trying to do multiple live broadcasts. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and X as well. Again, those of you joining us on Citizen, we keep dropping out. You can join us on YouTube, Facebook, or X at Valleywide News. Again, we truly appreciate it. We're being pushed nationwide on Citizen, and we're doing our best to keep this connection going. Again, you can imagine with 60,000 people, it's pretty difficult. Thankfully, our other unit on YouTube has 4 cellular connections that are bonding together right now to bring you this live broadcast. Again, we could tell you several people within the crowd already requesting medics. We've had several medical emergencies happening with people screaming out to ask for volunteer medics that were in the crowd. Again, we have one young lady down in the distance over here. You can't see her face, but she is laying on the ground, and medics are taking care of her at this time. So hopefully Citizen can mend all these videos together, the ones that keep dropping broadcast connection. Again, we appreciate you joining us from wherever you're located around the world, around the United States, here at the Charlie Kirk Memorial in Glendale, Arizona. And we'll just pan around. This is just a small fraction of the crowd. We can tell you thousands and thousands are already maneuvering inward at this time, and the line continues as far as the eye can see. Again, those of you on Citizen, we appreciate it. We're going to try and stay live as long as possible. We got just the one connection there. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, and X with a pretty decent connection going there. Again, thank you to everyone joining us. Again, those of you that were on our YouTube, Facebook, and X, that we did interview a lady that was sadly only about 25 feet from the assassination of Charlie Kirk. And so obviously the emotions are still raw, and I can only imagine they are that way for a lot of people that were up close. So our thoughts are with them. I could only imagine, I couldn't imagine, I should say, I apologize. I could not imagine being that close to such a horrific scene, not knowing where the shot came from. Again, it's 80-something degrees out. There is humidity in the air here in Arizona, and so hopefully a lot of people that are in line are hydrating as much as possible. We have a lot of people from out of town, and again, those people probably not used to the Arizona heat. And so we have a lot of people requiring medical emergency. And so as you can see, we have a number of fire units and medics on the scene. So if you're joining us right now and you're in the area and you're in this line, drink as much possible water as you can. can have your water bottle up until the point where you have to enter the secured area, where at which point a lot of people are just dropping their water bottles. So if you do have water bottles, hang on to them, keep drinking, and stay as hydrated as possible until you get closer to the entrance of the gate. And again, we can tell you that people have been waiting in line since 2:30, and at some point that line that was pretty coordinated broke apart, and people were just making a dash to the beginning to the front of the line, I should say, and you had a lot of tensions rising, obviously, with people waiting overnight here in the line, only to get cut by thousands of people. So it seems to have calmed down now, and we hope it stays that way for everyone here at the event. No, we're independent around here, around Arizona. That's all right. I can put a 5 on it if you want.
Anybody put a hat on at the same time.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, independent. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. So yeah, we're good. Thank you. Have a good one.
I walked by and I should have waited.
You could. Enjoy. We got people from all over, from Utah, California. We've talked to people before we went live in several states across the United States here. We had a music video being made while they were interviewing on Real America's Voice. All right, everybody, we're going to move back a little because it seems like the closer we get with congestion, the citizen stream does quit. So we're going to try and move back towards a more general center area to keep this connection going live. Again, as we understand it. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. We are being pushed nationwide on Citizen, and we appreciate them. We are also, again, live on Facebook, YouTube, and X at Valleywide News. We're independent media here in Arizona. So the best way to support us is to subscribe to our channels wherever you consume your social media. Again, the unfortunate part is as soon as they reach capacity in the main arena, whatever that might be, and again, as I understand it, they can expand to somewhere around 70,000. They'll move people into the backup area, which is the Desert Diamond Arena, just to the side of the State Farm Stadium here. Again, we're in Glendale, Arizona for the Charlie Kirk Memorial. Thousands and thousands are already through the secured area, the gates, but by no means is that the end of the line. Once you get inside the secured area, there's thousands and thousands more people behind where that fence is, making their way in as well. People cheering on the police on bicycles riding through here. We got probably about a half a dozen riding the entire area. All right, so again, we can tell you that there's a lot of people screaming for people cutting the line. That is a serious offense, it appears here, live on the scene. There's a lot of people that cut the line, and so people that have been waiting here, a lot of these people back in this direction have been here since 2:30 in the morning. And so obviously tensions rising and people getting extremely angry with people cutting the line. So again, the weather right now here in Arizona is 84 degrees. It's a little humid, and so only hoping that everybody stays as hydrated as possible. Again, you can keep your water bottle right up until you get to the secured area, the gates, at which point a lot of people are abandoning lawn chairs and water bottles as well. Again, we're trying to stay a little bit back from the crowd because our cellular connection appears to be good here on Citizen so far. Again, thankfully, thousands upon thousands of people already making their way into the arena, and thousands more outside. As you can see, we'll pan again. And one more, we're going to try and back up just a little bit again so that we can keep this live connection going on our Citizen channel. We're also on Facebook, YouTube, and X. I know I repeat that a lot, but we have a lot of people joining us last minute.
Yeah, they chose the wrong venue for this. And no planning was allowed.
Again, we can hear in the distance a lot of people yelling at others that appear to be cutting the line in front of those that have been here since 2:30 in the morning. So tensions again rising here in the parking lot. Stand by, everybody. Again, earlier we were seeing a music video being made, Forgiato Blue. I'm sorry, Forgiato Blow. Seems like I'm getting tired already. We've been here since about 4 a.m. Forgiato Blow making his music video while doing a live shot with Real America's Voice. We have police officers on bicycles and throughout the crowd. Again, a lot of people upset with people cutting line, calling them out. And in some respects, because they've been waiting in line since about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning in a coordinated line. As you can see in the distance here, we got a gentleman on a garbage can and speaking to some people in the crowd. 45 minutes. Again, once they get past this gate, the fencing area that you see, which is the secure area, there's a lot more people in the line. They're yelling at those people to get off the industrial garbage can right now. Police officers telling this guy to get down. People in the crowd telling him to get down off the garbage can. Again, tensions rising here. Sounds like, again, we're hearing people calling for a medic in the crowd. A lot of people having heat-related issues here while waiting in line. Thankfully, not only the medics on scene, but there's been medics that are within the crowd here for the Charlie Kirk Memorial. So they are doing their duty as medics. Not working in the working capacity, but doing everything they can to help out any patients having a medical emergency. Again, those of you on Citizen, we truly appreciate it. We seem to have a steady connection on our Facebook, YouTube, and X. We're only working with one connection currently right now on Citizen. And so every time we have a connection failure, we are trying to join back up. And we appreciate you joining us nationwide on Citizen and across the world on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Again, you can see a lot of ambulances moving in and out throughout the morning here. We have a lot of people having some medical emergencies in this tight crowd. As you can see, I mean, it's extremely condensed crowd here while waiting in line. And again, about 85 degrees. And the humidity is pretty high at this point. And that gentleman in the black shirt that was walking, he mentioned that he's been here since 2:30 and thousands cut him in line, as well as thousands of others. So obviously tension's rising again. Again, people are screaming in the crowd, medic. Looks like right in this area here, medics requested. Another person down in the crowd.
The other thing is, how in the world can they guess what the turnout's going to be?
They already guessed 100,000. They planned for like 10,000.
Again, the line goes as far as the eye can see, well beyond. And off to the right here, we have another person screaming for a medic. People down on the ground with heat-related issues. This time we have a gentleman on the ground. We're not going to zoom in out of respect for him, but obviously it's getting, the humidity is pretty high today. And off in this distance, and now I'm hearing another medic in the crowd. So that's 3 within about 2 minutes. People screaming for medics. About 85 degrees and high humidity right now. We have medics moving in right here to tend to this gentleman. And we hope that he's okay. And we got more calling for medics. More calling for medics over here. More people calling for medics over by the white tent. We have another person down with medical issues at this time. Again, that's like 3 within about a 3-minute span. More people in this direction calling for medics. As it warms up, we have a lot more people screaming out for medics. Thousands of people currently inside the arena.
Valley-wide news.
And again, people doing their best to call for medics to get people at medical attention as quickly as possible. We've got several fire trucks and ambulances on scene. They're also making their way through the crowd to try, every time there's people screaming medic required, they're making their way through the crowd to try and get assistance to them as quickly as possible. People keep climbing on the dumpster. Police have asked them to move off the dumpster, and they continue to do so. Obviously a huge risk if they fall off there. Thousands of people within the arena already, thousands and thousands more outside, still waiting in line. A lot of tension, again, at the beginning of the line where it just goes into the secure area, which is beyond this point. Again, those of you that are in the crowd, keep your water bottles right up until you get to the secured area, which is those white tents over there, the 4 white tents. Keep your water bottles with you as long as possible, right up until that point, at which point is a secure area and you'll have to dump those water bottles and any lawn chairs and anything that is not allowed inside. Again, those of you joining us on Citizen, we have a pretty decent feed. We tried linking up our feed along with Citizen to our live view, and we had some difficulties doing so. So if you are wanting to see a better connection and you are on Citizen, head on over to our YouTube channel, Valleywide News, where we're broadcasting live right now with a pretty decent connection. We're also on YouTube and X at Valleywide News. We can tell you the sun's starting to peek out of the clouds, and it's starting to warm up here. Currently about 85 degrees with a decent amount of humidity as well. Again, we can tell you that the heat is starting to get to a lot of people here, a lot of people from out of town, likely not used to the very hot weather here in Arizona, and or have consumed all their water and hydration and still waiting in line patiently. We've had several call-outs for medics all around in this area that you're looking at right now. All right, we have police officers on bicycles rather, possibly with another person having a medical issue. Ambulances again moving in and out. You okay? I'm just making sure. It's hot. So those of you catching us on Citizen and you're in the area, please keep your water as long as you possibly can. You're allowed to keep it right up until you get to the secure area, at which point you have to dump that water. And no water bottles or any other bags of any kind and so on are allowed in. So if you can, ration your water. If you have a big bottle, drink little at a time as you move closer. Again, at least a half a dozen people within the crowd in the past 10 to 15 minutes screaming for medics. We've got, again, several ambulances. I can see so far 3 ambulances, 2 fire trucks, which are also medic units, assisting people with medical issues here on the scene, likely due to the heat. And again, everywhere we look, we try and focus in, and we are hearing people screaming for medics. So be careful out here if you're out here. Those of you joining us across the United States and around the world, we're on YouTube, Facebook, X, as well as nationwide on Citizen. We appreciate everybody joining us. And there we go again. We see hands raised and people screaming for a medic in the crowd. Medics attending to somebody right there being brought out to the ambulance.
Don't cut, guys. Don't cut. Don't cut. Don't cut. Cutters.
Again, we're sticking back a little bit to kind of the center area so that we can do our best to maintain our cellular connection.
You're on the dumpster. Get down.
Again, somebody ignoring police telling them to get off the dumpster.
Get down off the dumpster.
Police on motorcycles requesting, again, another person on that dumpster right there to get down. He's choosing to ignore him while he uses his phone. He's getting him down now. There we see Scott Pressler moving in right now. Again, earlier we saw Forgiato Blow interviewing with Real America's Voice and making a music video at the same time. So I'm sure at some point you'll see that on YouTube, a music video made right here in the parking lot while waiting in line at the Glendale State Farm Stadium. Again, somebody having a heat-related issue right there. Appear to be possibly passed out. We hope medics get to them fairly quick. Time is of the essence in a situation like this. Definitely heat-related issue. We see a lot of people fanning that lady right there. We can only hope that medics get to this lady pretty quickly. That's in the back of the golf cart there. A lot of people fanning her, trying to cool her off. Again, 100,000 people expected in attendance. 60 to 70,000 inside the main arena, and then overflow into the Desert Diamond Arena next door. Again, several call outs for medics in the area. A lot of people having heat-related issues. Again, a number of ambulance and fire department units that are also medics here, tending to a lot of patients within the line in the crowd outside here. Those of you joining us on Citizen, if you have any kind of connection issues and want to see a more solid feed, I think we're doing pretty good on our Facebook, YouTube, and X channels, broadcasting live right now. Again, that's at Valleywide News. Again, a lot of people in the crowd upset with people cutting the line and so on. They just brought out several of these cones and the tapes to try and keep people in a coordinated line, and hopefully that works. We will try and make our way closer. Again, we kept dropping connection on Citizens, so if we do, we'll back up again. It seems like the denser portion of the crowd is where we lose a cellular connection. However, that's not the case on our Facebook, YouTube, and X. We tried reestablishing a connection via Citizen on a more secure line, but we're having issues with that, unfortunately. We're doing our best to get that reconnected. So on Citizen, if we lose you, please head on over to our YouTube channel, which is, if you scroll down, it's just a little bit below, and it'll take you directly to our Valleywide News YouTube channel. Sorry.
Holy cow.
Again, tension's rising right now. Trying to keep people coordinated within this tape that they've just recently put up. Both police officers and the people working the stadium are doing their best to try and keep some coordination and everybody in line. Yes. Again, thousands right now in the arena and thousands upon thousands more still waiting here in line. We've had a number of medical issues with people in the crowd. Probably within the past 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so, at least a half a dozen people brought out in both ambulance and walked out on the golf cart. Several suffering from heat-related issues. Those of you in the crowd, if anybody's watching this live stream, you're best to try and keep those water bottles as long as possible. You're allowed to keep them right up until the point, A, where you either finish them or you're up at the secure area of the line, at which point you're going to have to toss it. And this is the entrance right where everybody gets in, at which point a lot of people are abandoning lawn chairs, water bottles, and much more. And again, unfortunately, we got some people on the inside reporting back to us that they are surrounded by bulletproof glass on the stage. Which in America is a sad situation. And here we go, we got a lot of people just making a run for it. Huh? Yeah, of course, go ahead, you're fine. And here we go, we got a lot of people in the crowd just making a dash for it. The coordinated line has now become uncoordinated and people just making a dash towards the entrance. Tensions on the rise again. Thank you to everybody joining us for Valleywide News, live on Citizen, Facebook, YouTube, and X. Again, people making a dash for it to go to a different portion of the line. And here comes the tensions rising with those that have waited for hours and hours overnight in line. There's tension between the people in yellow, which are volunteers, and as you can see, people going under the line and dashing, making a dash for it. Be careful, yeah.
Half of us.
I know, since 2:30 in the morning. Yes.
Half of the people that are in this line right now, they bum rushed it.
Yeah.
They bum rushed it.
That's what we're seeing. And it's happening again.
I mean, they're already up in the front. Why are they?
I agree with you.
Where are the people directing this? Where are the people to enforce it?
Yeah, these are the only ones I'm seeing.
There isn't.
Yeah,
there's nobody
back that way. Yeah.
Nobody is directing that. That's self-directed right now.
I see that.
We're trying to be orderly.
Yeah, I see. Now, unfortunately, it's not happening throughout.
And we're thinking, are we even going to be able to get in?
Yeah.
That's all we want to know. If we just stay orderly in that line, can we get in? That's all.
Yeah, I have some people on the inside that are saying thousands. They're trying their hardest.
At 6 o'clock, she was the only one person trying to direct all that.
Yeah, it's not easy. I agree.
It's falling on deaf ears.
Yeah.
It isn't working. I know she's trying, but
it's tough.
Where's her supporters? There needs to be like 20 of them.
Maybe even more. Right. Well, I hope you guys get in.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Again, we have a lot of people. You just heard there. People have been here since 2 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, some even earlier than that, waiting properly in line, way at the back, and thousands of people rushing past the lines. And the people in yellow who work here as staff are doing their best to control the crowd. But once there's a so-called stampede of thousands of people moving in a direction, it's even with 30 or 40 of them, it's almost impossible to stop them moving forward. So thousands are getting past it.
1 second, sir. 1 second, sir.
And there we go. We got people. And here we go. We got a lot of people going under the line, which they're not supposed to under this red tape. So most of these people can't hear me in the crowd, but they're just following everybody else that's making their way through the crowd and cutting the line, which is unfortunate for a lot of people that have stood here since 2:30 in the morning. And staff is, as you can hear, doing their best to move people inside the line, which is unfortunately not happening. And here comes tensions rising again. We hate to report this type of stuff at an event like this that is such an amazing event and memorial, but people are losing their patience.
There's a car in the way.
We have a lot of people fainting. We don't have enough paramedics to get to them. Please stop everybody bunching in there.
Again, people are bunching in too close together. We have people fainting and passing out. A number of medics here on the scene.
I got a charger for you so you can charge your phone.
Right. Wheelchairs can go to the front. Go to the front.
And people breaking the line again. Again, they just called out that wheelchairs only, please go to the front of the line. And now we've got a crowd of people breaking the red tape yet again, trying to get to the front of the line, which is what's causing a lot of the tension and arguing here in the crowd.
what news company are you with?
Valleywide News, independent on Facebook, YouTube, and X.
Valleywide?
Valleywide
All right,
News.
So you getting all the chaos
Yes.
and stuff? Good.
Yes.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing, man? So temperature is definitely rising here. It's 87 degrees. Got a decent amount of humidity as well with the rain clouds in the air. So it's making it feel a lot hotter. We have a number of people right in this area, that general area that we're at, fainting, requiring medical attention, and about 4 or 5 ambulances on scene right now. I could say probably for the past half hour or so, I have not heard any more issues with people with heat-related issues, but again, it is warming up. Thankfully, things are quiet, people orderly in the line again, and thank you to everybody joining us. Looks like we're likely nationwide here on Citizen. We're also around the world on Facebook, YouTube, and X. And again, at Valleywide News. We appreciate everybody joining us. And this is the front of the line. Again, if we move back this way, we can tell you that thousands upon thousands more, as far as the eye can see, still waiting in line. And again, I can hear it in the distance, people screaming for that to move to the back of the line for those that have been waiting patiently since about 2:30 in the morning. There's people just walking to the front of the line, and a lot of people that have been waiting a long time, visibly upset and making their voices heard, screaming out loud to stop cutting the line. So far, we've seen about 10 to 15 officers on bicycles, and obviously thousands of law enforcement, Secret Service throughout the crowd. We're going to go as long as we possibly can on Citizen. That battery will likely run out faster than our live view on Facebook, YouTube, and X. So if at some point the feed cuts out and battery dies on Citizen, please join us over on YouTube, where we probably got about 4 or 5 hours left of live battery time. Again, more ambulances moving in at the other end there, likely with people with medical emergencies.
How am I going to get over the barrier? I see Debbie right there.
arguments breaking out towards the front of the line as well. And we're trying to cover the good and the bad, and unfortunately, with the heat rising, people are growing impatient at the same time. So unfortunately, you will see both the good and the bad here in the crowd. Again, it's getting warm out here. Some people dressed in their Sunday best, long sleeve shirts and dress pants. And with that said, people cutting the line is, for good reason, making a lot of people upset in the crowd. Again, people from all across the United States coming here to this Charlie Kirk Memorial at Glendale State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Again, there's been some communication. People in wheelchairs are allowed to get to the front of the line, and they are several boxed in this crowd right now because of a lot of confusion. So they're trying to locate a person in a wheelchair to try and move them out and get them to the front of the line safely. And there we go. Somebody's birthday in the crowd, and everybody's singing to him. Happy birthday. Again, a lot of heat-related issues. We've got 3 ambulances moving in right now. The longer people wait and the hotter it gets, it seems like the more ambulances we're seeing. People yelling at others again, cutting the line. Again, 3 or 4 ambulances moving in right now. Again, we got people cutting line, and we got volunteers moving in to call them out to get away from cutting in line.
Watch
back toward you. I'm going the opposite direction of the line to see where you are. With all the bees, I do.
Three witnesses, please, to have your spot held. Three witnesses if you need to use that restroom, or else you will lose your spot, and you won't get it back. Excuse me. We can't hear you.
And these great volunteers or people that work here at the stadium are doing, with the limited amount of people they have, doing an amazing job trying to keep as much order as possible, keep people in line. We got a large crowd. Again, Valley-wide news. We're live on Citizen, Facebook, YouTube, and X. And we can tell you that once you make it past this secure line, there is a longer line to get to the stadium. You can see right here, as far out as we are here in the stadium. Again, we've had several people with heat-related issues while standing tightly packed here in this crowd in line here outside of the stadium. A lot of people dressed for their Sunday. All right, again, the line is finally moving a little quicker. We are out here live on Facebook, YouTube, X, as well as Citizen. We're trying to reestablish a high-speed connection to our Citizen app, but that is having some challenges at the moment.
Wow, man.
Hi, I'm watching back.
See something, say something. Don't let anybody in. Hey. No cutting. No cutting. No, I've been here longer than 2 hours. Come on, no cutting. No cutting. No cutting. No cutting. No, you can't go out. You're about to lose your voice by the end of the day.
Doesn't matter if you have somebody waiting for you or not. You have to go to the back party. Sorry, you out here.
How you doing? Again, those of you joining us on Citizen, hopefully we have a better connection at this point. We're doing our best here. We're live again on Facebook, YouTube, and X. A large number of people having medical issues. We could see paramedics moving in again to someone in the crowd. 87, 86 degrees here in Glendale. The humidity feels pretty high. We're originally from Florida and are very aware of the humidity. So those people coming, a lot of people are dressed their Sunday best, so to speak. Long sleeve shirts, dressed to go to church. I mean, once you're inside, it's a different ball game because it's nice and cool inside. But standing out here in the heat, a lot of people having a lot of issues. So it looks like we have several departments helping out. We got Sun City Medical and Fire here, as well as Glendale. Now we can tell you that the arena inside, we have several people inside, is filling up fairly quick. I could tell you that the line still at this point is as far as the eye can see, going around this entire parking lot and beyond. Hundreds of thousands of people still waiting outside here to get in, and at some point they will reach capacity, at which point they'll move over to a little ways away, the 9400 Desert Diamond Arena, which is designated as Overflow. Stand by, everyone. So we have some others moving in that hopefully will be broadcasting live with us, along with us here to take over. Here's somebody moving out of the line again. Again, that seems to be the biggest argument happening here in the crowd, and that's those waiting since about 2:30 in the morning. A lot of them still patiently waiting at the back of the line, while thousands have found their way through the crowd and cut the line, which is causing a huge amount of tension and obviously some arguments here in the crowd. Stand by, everybody. We're trying to get another independent media guy, give him our location where we're at. That's AX2 Media, who's broadcast live around Arizona as well, to get him so he can broadcast live with you here on Citizen. Again, tension's rising in the line because of the fact, again, people waiting overnight for hours and hours while people continue to cut the line. So patience being lost here, unfortunately, and understandably at the same time. In fact, we've been here since about 4 a.m. And there was at least 5,000 to 6,000 people on site at that time. So again, we have to broadcast both the good and the bad, and some of the bad is understandable with, again, those waiting for hours upon hours in line in this heat. So thank you to everybody joining us. Valley-wide news, breaking news and events here and across the valley. Again, we're live on Citizen, YouTube, Facebook, and X, all at Valley-wide News. if you could and you feel so compelled, please subscribe to us on YouTube. Anytime we go live here and across the valley in Arizona, you'll be notified if you're local. A lot of people here from out of state likely joining us on YouTube as well. Any restreamers on YouTube, you're welcome to use our stream. If you could just tag us Valleywide News, we truly appreciate it. But feel free to rebroadcast our feed on YouTube, Facebook, or X. Again, a lot of people dress very nicely. However, out here in this heat, it is definitely an overdress. Once you're inside and you make your way inside, it's a lot cooler in there, but definitely a lot of people experiencing heat-related issues out here. And thankfully, a lot of paramedics and firefighters from both Sun City, Glendale Fire, and the ambulance teams doing their very best to tend to all the people having heat-related issues. At one point, there were at least a half a dozen people calling out in the crowd for medics in every corner that we were broadcasting in. So thankfully, those people have been tended to and are being taken care of. Again, I'd like to see more people helping people, and it is happening. We've had one young girl that has a birthday, and a large portion of the crowd was wishing her a happy birthday. Again, it's unfortunate a lot of the people that have been here for hours, since 2:30 or so this morning, and a large group of people just out of nowhere cutting line. We can tell you that the line is taking so long because a lot of people have to go through magnetometers entering the stadium. Not sure exactly how many there are closer to the building. But again, once you reach this point right here where the 4 tenths are, or 3 tenths, actually now it's gone down to 1. Oh, I'm sorry, the 4 tenths are right over here. But once you reach this entrance area, all bottles of water and any extra lawn chairs and everything, people are abandoning them right here at the fence, and bags and so on. Yes.
Did you guys catch the 50,000 people they got to get through?
Yeah,
I've been here since 3 a.m.
I know a lot of people
so
are mentioning that.
Right
yes,
now.
It's horrible.
I'm so pissed.
A lot of people rushing, and a lot of people still waiting back there.
I can't believe that they didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's fine. You know what? It's not my first ball game because kids they want to be adults nowadays. You talk to them like adults, and when they start getting on the phone and playing, I don't listen.
Oh yeah.
All those people that are in there is exactly what Charlie Kirk wouldn't have wanted. You know?
Yeah.
Why are they still letting people in?
I think they finally tried to get people to stay within that, although a lot of them got through. Yeah. We've been here since 4 a.m. as well, and a lot of people are still waiting patiently back there.
Yep.
So messed up.
We gave up. We had the people behind us
said that they know a security guard inside and said it just
saw
hit
the
maximum.
cameras. Yeah.
Maximum capacity in
Yeah.
there. So now they're going to start putting them
Desert
there.
Diamond, and there's only 14,000 in there, I think.
Yeah, a lot more people are going to be out here.
Oh yeah, and the fact that they're not even announcing that they're waiting in line for no reason at all.
Yeah.
It's so hot. They didn't even give us waters.
So-
We had to go find one.
Yeah, I'm running short on mine. Yeah.
They're coming in from this fucking way too.
Yeah, how did they?
I have no idea. I know that there's been
just started
openings,
walking from their cars
like,
and getting in.
yeah, right there at a wall. There's a break in the wall. There's been people bombarding security and everybody. So yeah, it's hard. It's very difficult. Again, we're just speaking to people, two young ladies that have been here since 3 a.m. And at certain points, people just cutting the line, thousands upon thousands, 50,000 or so throughout certain times, just making their way. And obviously, the security and volunteers, stadium volunteers and police can only do so much when you have that many of a crowd pushing in one direction. And again, that was like 30,000 at some points, all just rushing towards the front of the line. And we're not sure if we can confirm it, but there are people that are saying at this time that they've reached capacity inside. They've reached capacity possibly inside already. And so they will be doing overflow to the Desert Diamond Arena at this point, if that is in fact the case. We have some sources inside with security saying that capacity has been reached on the inside of the stadium. Nobody's informed everybody out here. We can tell you that the Desert Diamond Arena, I think, can only hold about 14,000 at maximum capacity. From what we're seeing out here, there's a lot more of that out in the parking lot, still waiting in line. Again, so once that also fills capacity, then we'll just have a lot of people standing out here in the parking lot area of the stadium. So I do not want to be the one that breaks the news to these people if in fact they have reached capacity inside, because there's going to be a lot of people upset. A lot of these people back here in the back of the line, again, you hear more people cutting line, that they've reached capacity. Yeah, so other people are saying it now that the gates are in fact closed. They're at capacity. Are they at capacity out there in the stadium? Wow. All right. All right, they are just now telling a lot of people that they've reached capacity in the main part of the arena. And at this point, I think a lot of people are going to be upset. They're pushing people over to the Desert Diamond Arena at this point. Here we go. Again, they've reached capacity in the main arena. Yeah, so they've reached capacity in the main arena, and a lot of people are being diverted now to the Desert Diamond Arena, where only the big screens will be able to be watched. So it holds 15,000 people at the Desert Diamond Arena.
Might be better to just.
And they're starting to move people to the Desert Diamond Arena for the overcapacity. Again, a lot of people upset, those waiting at the back of the line, unfortunately. Yeah. Yes.
I'm like, isn't that weird? Where's all the other ones?
They're actually up at the front there. I'm independent, so I'm making my way around. Thank you. Take care. Again, a lot of people getting upset. Those that have been waiting for hours. Now the main arena has been full capacity at this point, and people are being diverted to the Desert Diamond Arena, which only holds 15,000 capacity. So you can see a lot of people now making their way, trying to at least get into the Overflow in Desert Diamond Arena which is overflow capacity, and again can only hold 15,000 as we understand it. So, and a lot of the crowd you're seeing right now again is those that were being patient and waiting since 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. So it looks like, from what I could see, probably the 15,000 will make it in the Desert Diamond Arena overflow area at this point. Again, the State Farm Stadium is at capacity and people are being diverted to the Desert Diamond Arena, which holds 15,000 people. And you can see a lot of people making that mad dash, no longer patiently waiting in line for good reason. It is getting hot out here, the humidity is up, and people making their way over to 9400 building, which is the Desert Diamond Arena, designated as the overflow area. So again, not sure if everybody's aware that they have reached full capacity in the main part of the arena, and now everybody's being diverted to Desert Diamond Arena for the overflow section. Again, that holds about 15,000 people. Stadium itself, 63 to 70,000 at max capacity. Bless you. Hopefully you guys get in. Again, a large crowd of people. We're going to try and make our way closer. People just finding out that the main arena is at full capacity and people are being diverted to the Desert Diamond Arena and making a dash to try and at least get in that section. So police just let everybody know we're screaming that. So the stadium is at max capacity. Everybody's going that way.
Going that way?
Yes. Well, again, a lot of people are unaware that the stadium is at full capacity and overflow is at Desert Diamond Arena at the 9400 building, and that's where you see this large crowd making their way at this time. Again, thousands making their way, hopefully under the 15,000 people. Police are trying to let everybody know that the main arena is at full capacity and to divert over to the overflow area at this time. Everybody's going to the overflow now. That's full, unfortunately. Again, a lot of people upset that have been waiting here in line patiently since 3 o'clock in the morning, now having to be diverted to the overflow portion of the arena, which is next door where hockey is played. You can see now, I can see Secret Service and other police units on the roof of the 9400 building. The stadium is at capacity. Again, a lot of people making their way to the Desert Diamond Arena. Hello. Hi. Hi. Have a good night. Valleywide News, independent on all social media, Facebook, YouTube, and X. Yeah, we're live right now. Absolutely. We're every independent media here in Arizona. But that's okay. Come on.
Come on. 2, 3. Yay!
You're welcome. And unfortunately, you guys heard that that arena is at max capacity. So they're moving everybody to the Desert Diamond Arena. I just want to make you aware of that.
Are they still opening?
They're in the Desert Diamond Arena. That's next door where they have TVs and Overflow. That's at full capacity already. Yes. So that's why a lot of people are making their way this way to go to the arena right there. The arena right there. You see it? Yeah, Desert Diamond Arena right there.
And they're still open?
Yes.
Oh, okay. There are food there?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have fun. Again, a lot of people just getting the update that the arena is at max capacity and overflow is happening and being pushed now at the Desert Diamond Arena right next door. So that can hold about 15,000 people. Once it reaches that limit, the rest of the people will be outside. It looks like, if I was to guess, that all these people that are here in the crowd outside should be able to make their way into the Desert Diamond Arena, hopefully. And we see more people with heat exhaustion happening right now. Several police officers tending to that person. Again, no less than about a dozen or so medics, fire departments, and ambulances out here tending to a lot of people experiencing heat-related issues. It is warming up. It's 91 degrees and the humidity is pretty high out here as well.
It might be like
There's a large crowd of people right there in the distance. Those people are in line waiting for the bathroom. Again, those of you joining us on Citizen, if you're seeing this broadcast live as you're pulling in, we can tell you that the main arena here at the Glendale Stadium, 63,000 people, is at full capacity. People being diverted to the Overflow building over at the Desert Diamond Arena, at this time. And so again, people just finding that out. Huh? Thank you.
I know y'all don't hear that a lot.
No, yeah, I'm actually independent media, so yeah, but yeah, I get some hate as well, but yeah, it is crazy. All right, everybody. So again, a lot of people, there's people saying that as they're making their way to the Desert Diamond Arena, which is the overflow section, that is getting to the point by the time some of these people get up there, it will as well be at capacity. So a lot of people just tossing it up saying they're going to stick around out here and just hang out in the parking lot, having been here for hours, and enjoy themselves the best they can out here.
There, let's switch way to the car.
Why did you do that? When? I did it all the time, every day for church. I know. Make it bug.
Again, I can tell you a lot of people have abandoned water bottles, lawn chairs, and other items. Once you got to the secure gate, they were asked to toss anything not allowed past security areas. And again, this is the long line of abandoned items. Hopefully some of these are locked up, some of these chairs are just abandoned. Most likely will stay here. And it's interesting, a lot of people still waiting at the main entrance, unaware that the main, oh, I see what they're doing. They're actually main capacity, but they're allowing people to come in that entrance and make their way to the right and filtering them over to the Desert Diamond Arena. Of course, only until that reaches capacity as well. How's your voice? Better?
Yeah.
All right. You did great.
Hopefully I don't have to do that.
Yes. Again, amazing work. A lot of people were upset with a lot of the staff here, but they can only do so much with what they have. And at some points there were no lie and no less than 10,000 or so people rushing and jumping past the line. So they can only do so much to try and keep as much order as possible. And there was several of them yelling, telling people not to cut the lines and move to the back of the line and so on, to hopefully also squash any kind of arguments that were taking place verbally with people cutting the line. Again, people are being diverted right now over to the Desert Diamond Arena, and once that reaches capacity, which should happen fairly quick, the last will be everybody just hanging out here in the parking lot and unable to go past this fencing area, which is the secure area. Some people have in fact given up and are heading back to their cars. And we're trying to make our way around as best we can with our equipment for the crowd that's left. here headed out to the Overflow area. A lot of ambulances still here on the scene, tending to people out here that are left suffering from some heat exhaustion. And there we got a billboard truck. We fix ugly politics. We actually know who runs that. Again, a lot of disappointed people that were waiting hours and hours overnight, only to be turned away at full capacity. Large amount of water bottles abandoned, and lawn chairs, and clear bags, which were also not allowed. Well, there you have it, everyone. Hopefully those that made it inside are enjoying themselves here at the Charlie Kirk Memorial. We are Valley-wide news, breaking news and events here and across the valley, independent media. We appreciate everybody's support. Unfortunately, we were unable to monitor any chat-related items, so we appreciate everybody joining us. We are going to wrap things up here and end this live broadcast. We've been out for several hours, and if anything happens, maybe come back live as people leave the arena. Again, 60,000 plus people, 70, 80,000 more than likely. Once this is all over, they will be leaving the arena. So we'll be back then. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.